Welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim Special Edition Legendary Hardcore Mode. Today we're in Windhelm. After the last episode, I spent quite a bit of time enchanting and smithing and making potions here in Windhelm. And we got a few things accomplished. We were able to level up and take a bunch of our perks and push them into enchanting, and as a result, I was able to make myself some alchemy clothes. So I have bracers, necklace, a ring, and a circlet now, all giving me about a 44% bonus to alchemy, which is great. Using that, I was able to make another fortify enchanting potion and finally enchant the steel plate gauntlets to do 35% more two-handed damage. So now I have some boots, some enchanted armor, and we're ready to roll. It's early in the morning here in Skyrim. I've cut some wood with the woodcutter over there. Farkas and I are going to head north to Azura Star in Windhelm, and to do that it's going to be a cold, long journey. Maybe not that long, but it's going to be cold. There's a really good mine to stop in on your way over to Winterhold to get warm and cozy. But the major problem is Azura Star itself. It's up at the top of the peak. It's very cold up there. We're likely going to have to set up our fur tent and make a fire to warm up so we don't freeze to death. And then we also have to hope the dragon doesn't try and eat us, which is very possible. The hard part about getting to Winterhold from Windhelm without taking the carriage is the fort along the way, because it's going to be protected by some necromancers, and one of them is usually a very high level, almost boss level type necromancer outside, who's usually a lot of trouble, at least for me, on the harder difficulty levels. So we'll have to handle him. Hopefully, my plan of attack for him is to try to paralyze him. But to do that, I'm going to have to get close without getting destroyed by whatever brand of magic he's casting our way. And for whatever reason, my game is taking particularly long to load at certain times. I don't know why that is. It could be the flora fauna overhaul, because that's about the only thing that I've really installed lately. That's kind of new from when this game started. So Farkas and I are on our way. Oh, and since it's early in the morning, there's a couple things you can do to aid yourself. One is a torch, and another is some alcohol. And these things will add a small bit of warmth to you. And I believe I also have Bask. Exposure reduced by 20 for 30 seconds. So if I need to, I can do that. It's not much, but it kind of helps when you're in freezing element. There are usually a few things along the way. One of the unfortunate things is that at this mill up here across the bridge, nobody's house is open. It'd be a great stop-off point to go up there and just get warm for a few minutes. But that doesn't happen. Wolves. Okay. Oh, come on. What's going on with my game here? Farkas is going to kill everything before I even have a chance to do it. Oh, we should always check the wolves in case they have gems. Every now and then, I guess they swallow a traveling merchant. These snowberries are ideal. It's interesting seeing them. By spray red. They're useful for creating enchanting potions and a few other things. In Frostfall, if you collect enough of them, I think the magic number is 15, you can make a potion that will allow you to swim in frigid water without succumbing to exposure, without dying, basically. It lasts for like 3 minutes. So that's always good. I'm going to put my torch as a favorite so I can quickly equip it, because we're going to be doing things like fighting and grabbing ore.
Alright, hand over your value.
Oh geez, another thief?
Like a fish. Yes, actually. You look like you're lousy with gold. I'm not gonna ask again. You're as good as dead.
Another one of these guys. I'm gonna have to use some potions. So, let's see. Oh, I think I have a 3-second paralysis potion way down here. Oh, nope, I sold it. Alright. I can make much better restore health potions now. 77. These are great. I think if I just paralyze him, we can do this. Do that one. I wish I had a black soul doing right about now. Is he gonna wake up? Yep. You never want to kill these guys while they're paralyzed, because then you can't loot them. Oh, and kill an armor. That shit's expensive. Awesome. An ebony mage, an armored hood. This is something that I can add alchemy to, because you can wear it with a circlet from spiritual gloves. Wow, you get a lot of good stuff. So, another thief tries to take us down and instead loads us up with good gear. And goes no. You are very cold. Great, so I'm already very cold. There's a fire up here. Uh-oh. What's going on over here? Oh, mud crabs. Going after something. I'm going to sit over here by the fire for a second. Without shelter, the heat feels distant, getting cold. So you can only warm up so much just sitting by a fire. I'm very cold, so we're going to have to just keep going and build a fire. They killed something. Oh shit. There's coming after me. Mudcrab chittens cure disease, resist poison, and restore stamina. So I'll grab those. Wrong spell. Oh, Farkas is killing that other one though. And away we go. So whenever you travel like this in Frostfall, and I have the exposure setting set down to 0.7, the default is 0.1 for hardcore mode, so it's not quite totally hardcore mode. A setting of 1.0 seems kind of extreme to me, like you can't take 5 steps without being very, very cold. But the trick here is to have some understanding of where the places are to rest. It's coming up, I can't see it. Is it up? What do we have? Tonight's picture. There it is. Marcus, come get it. Oh, you son of a fuck. There we go. So addition to his teeth. Teeth are great for invisibility potions. There's a ruin up there, but it's not the kind of place that you can... It's not the kind of place that you can camp inside. Okay, I'm freezing now. So this is not good. Freezing means you're soon to death. And it means you're gonna die soon. So we got to freezing just getting up to here. This is pretty severe. We couldn't even make it to couldn't even make it to this fort up here that's occupied by necromancers. So this is going to be a good spot right up here. I just don't have enough exposure yet. So Farkas and I are going to move our little buns. All I want to do is make a fire. Set the head up. Powers. Use. Good. I'm glad I cut all that wood. Door on it. Good stuff for this. One other thing that's weird about Frostfall is my destruction hasn't got any worse, and yet sometimes I can't use destruction to light the fire. I don't understand that. You are freezing to death. And then what we're going to do is set up our tent. And this should warm us up some. I just want to sit down. You can toggle the view so that the sides are on or off. However you want. And this should get me warmed up. Grab our tent and keep going. One thing to do here is, if I get warm, is to chop some more firewood, because we're going to need to do this a couple times on the way to Winterhold. This is why I usually like to take a carriage to Winterhold, and then getting back to Windhelm isn't so bad, because you can take the shortcut down by down on the east, which kind of forms a river down there. Active effects. I'm warm, so here's what I'm going to do. Get up, and cut some more wood, because I don't want to be without wood. And then after I'm probably going to freeze. I'll check my exposure. It says I'm still warm. I might not here in a second. Yeah, fire gives you a little bit of a bonus. I think it's like 5% to experience or something. But before we even do that, I'll show you guys. Frostfall allows you spending time out in the cold. I'm going to skip the tutorial. Spending time out in the cold gives you perks for endurance and making campfires and stuff like that, and it comes in this handy dandy little system. This is you can select these firecraft. This will show the previous skill. Select adaptation. So I have perks to increase 1. I'm 87% to the next perk. It increases my warmth rating by 20. I'm definitely choosing that perk. Frost Ward and Glacial Swimmer. So right, I don't have this, but it's exposure increases from frost spells and attacks is reduced by 25%. So anytime you're attacked by cold, it does increase your spells. So there's only two. There's the exposure perk tree, and then there's the Firecraft perk tree. Firecraft, I have 1 perk to increase. Light Campfire, 7 seconds faster in all weather conditions when using Strike Stone. And then Trailblazer. So, and just like regular Skyrim perks, you gotta choose one of these first. So choose that perk. And then you go over here to the Red Firefly. Exit the skills. And then I'm just gonna sit down long enough to get warm again. I'm comfortable. I want to be warm. It's gonna take a while. I mean, it's not gonna take a while to get warm. It's just gonna take a while to make it to Winterhold. Yeah, so we're warm. One of the things that's going to be great when the SE is released is that we're going to get a Sky UI back, and the nice part about that is getting all the visual indicators to let you know exactly how warm you are and how fast you're getting cold and all that stuff. I love having those indicators, so they're great. We are going to quick save. We're going to work our way up here. Hopefully not get destroyed by these necromancers on this legendary difficulty. If they end up being too difficult, then what I'm just going to do is we'll run past them, because that's always an option. Not getting shot at. Ah, yeah, like that. I don't like that at all, so I'm just gonna run past. I don't see any point in doing that. Healing. I'm gonna regenerate. I'm gonna need my stamina. I need to regenerate my health right now. God damn. Okay. Wow. Potions are going to be going. Shit. Darkness, don't engage. Just keep running, buddy. Duck and weave. Sometimes retreat is just or running past things is a good option. A smart option. It's following me anything. Marcus is probably down there getting wailed on. Yeah, that's the dangerous part of getting past it. What cracks me up is that the cart can get by. How does that happen exactly? But we're on our way down here. We're definitely not going to that cave. Stillborn cave. Not right this moment. I bet you the Fulmer would just absolutely eat me. I saw a shadow. We will mine this iron ore out. And so, this is where I'm going to give another little mini speech on smithing. You people who just fast travel around everywhere, you're missing so much of the game as far as being able to improve your skills, smithing, enchanting, alchemy. The game is really meant to be taken advantage of by not fast traveling. So I can keep picking up iron ore, keep picking up lots of iron ore. I get why I'm seeing the shadows. I remember what I adjusted now. To make the flora fauna overhaul work, I had to adjust shadow length. I had them further out, and now they're like medium distance or something like that. Where are the other ones? dubbed the Rock Joint. So Azura's star is up there, and I'm comfortable, so we're gonna go for it. Otherwise I would duck into the mine first and warm up. But I think we can get up here, and if need be we can build another fire. So before even doing that, there's usually some kind of a giant bear up here or something. Mine some more. I have to have this stuff. It's just too valuable. Because it's too easy to make your smithing go up if you have a whole bunch of iron that you can either transmute into silver or use with Dwemer stuff to make the Dwemer bows. There he is. It's a troll or a bear, almost always. I think actually for this guy I'm going to use the crossbow. I'm still not a huge fan of the crossbow because of how slow it is, but he's getting on something. I suck with this thing. I'm like totally missing this guy. And if you were here with me from the early episodes, you know that one of the configuration settings I set up for Frostfall was to turn off exposure during combat. Because freezing during combat is just the suck. I really want his troll fat. So there we go. Away he goes. Now, I know I'm not the only one who gets attacked by a dragon up here. More iron ore. This is just great. You just keep accumulating it. There'll be a bunch of gems by the time I get out of Sarthal. I'll be able to make a bunch more silver jewelry. Very soon I'll be pushed over 60, so I can start modifying gear. And because of what usually happens up here, I'm going to save this. And again, sorry for the flickering. I really wish I knew what caused the flickering when I go into my menu. So how cold are we? Oh, we're cold. Well, I'm going to go up here and talk to her. We're really cold. Oh, there's some more ore, but I think that's crazy. Oh, there's a point. I just want to get this quest started. Stairs there.
Azura has seen your coming, traveler. It's not curiosity. But
She's cute for a dark elf.
Azura has given me the gift of foresight. I had a vision of you walking up the steps to this altar long before you were born. You have been chosen to be her champion. I know it is unexpected, but do not worry.
Very cold.
It all
So,
unfolds.
exposure doesn't stop while you're having conversations, man.
You must go to a fortress, endangered by water, yet untouched by it. Inside, you will find an elven mage who can turn the brightest
And she gets to
star
be up here all day without getting cold.
It is cryptic, I know, but Azura's signs are never wrong. I believe the fortress may refer to Winterfell. Ask if they know this elven enchanter.
Alright. Oh, and I got an endurance perk. This is great. I can build a fire up here. I can build them down below. Another dragon. That's promising. I'm gonna quick save because I think I can make it down. I'm very cold. Let's see. I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. It's in Conjuration? Destruction. In Basque. Okay. also going to have a swig of some kind of booze, if I have any left. Nord mead. Alright. I'm going to run my butt down this hillside. Because if we can make it to the mine, we won't have to build a fire. Those guys at the mine are all really nice. It's a cozy place. We were very cold. The feeling of warmth from your spell is worn away. Let's put it back on. Because I don't want to get that cold. And this may seem really annoying to some of you who are into immersion mods, but the nice thing is, it like everything in Skyrim, you get better at it. So with your endurance perks and better armor and things like that, eventually you can get to the point where you can wander around this northern wastes and be outside for a lot longer before you start freezing. Which is really good. Very cool. Can't steal. Yeah, I know that I can't steal, but I'll take the nice shade. This is a whistling mine. This is a great layover point. Just come in here, get warm. These guys, half the time they're sleeping. And I think there's a couple of iron ore veins in here. It's 1:21 in the afternoon. I'm going to have some food. While I'm here, I might as well go mine this out. Yeah, there's like, what, one, maybe two ore veins? Maybe just one. Oh, they're both being worked on. Okay. Yeah, no big deal. We can get them later. This is when I miss the indicators. I have to keep checking my exposure. The indicators are really nice to have on the screen if you've played with Frostfall and Campfire in the old 32-bit Skyrim. You know what it's like. But to have SE and have the indicators on the screen, you don't have to check this stuff anymore. It's a minor inconvenience to have to do it. It's really nice to have them on the screen. Exposure warm. Great, ready to go. Ready to make the rest of the trek to Winterhold. The rest of the trip that can be a little bit dangerous. There's usually some big bear up here and other different things that want to eat me. There's wolves. One of the things I really like. Jeez, I don't want to keep that. Anyways, I lost my train of thought there because of the wolves. Oh, I was going to say, one of the things that was nice about that trip to Windhelm, with all the enchanting and alchemy and smithing, was that I'm very close now to being able to make a set of gear that'll drop the cost of destruction spells down to 0. And that's going to be... This guy's just mauling people. Like, go hide. I'm going to grab my shout. Oh, let's see. Do I have one dragon soul for that? Perfect. Oh, but Troll. Troll is a different story. Here he comes. Was too much. That was too much for me. I'm gonna get destroyed. Alright, I need 4 2-handed. Heavy armor, black. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. That didn't take long. Moral of the story. What a Farkas tank that stuff still. Wow, at level 29 it can still so easily be destroyed by a troll. That's amazing. Okay, well, lesson learned. I'm not killing that thing with one shot. I hate this. I hate this bugged out part. Stop it with the kill cam. There are mods that you can use to adjust the kill cam. Uh-oh. I feel like I'm going slower. Usually when I go slow it's because I have rock joint or something. I don't know quite what happened here. So there's the bear. There we go. Make sure Farkas gets in here. Oh, instant charge. Let's see. Turn on me. That's good. I got a soul out of that. I don't think I can raise him. Now, I gotta make sure Farkas tanks this dude. Here we go. Farkas, get up there, buddy. I will help you as best as I can with two-hander. Need one of the old ones. Use the old ones first. I do more damage than Farkas now. Thankfully. What I keep forgetting to use is this. Hope Flush. It's worth 60 points. I don't know why I keep forgetting to use that spell. But we're almost there. We're almost to Winterhold. Then we can get started on these quests. I was down to like 12 blue flowers when I was enchanting and making alchemy in Windhelm. It's not nearly enough. I had a ton of butterfly wings. So I need more blue flowers. This is a common place to see a dragon, for sure. I don't know how many times I've come into this town or exited a building and they're right there.
Got to thinking, maybe I'm the dragonborn, and I can go.
Alright, I'm gonna go in here and warm up. We will call an end to this episode. Journey to Winterhold is complete. Next, it's gonna be Sim Ages. Thank you for watching.
What did you do? It was a minor mishap. I've already corrected it for future experiments.